good, MP?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. So Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
MP, no good. There's San Antonio. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Collier out there with Castle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. The Spurs shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And so he makes both from the line. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
You did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
And now, let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. D.A.
Thanks, guys. Well, tonight, all eyes will be on MP and Victor Wembanyama. Everyone knows they're two of the favorites for MVP this year. MP said he has a lot of respect for Wembanyama, how hard he plays, that he doesn't rely only on great skill and size. And I know for sure that respect runs the other way as well. Kevin?
Yeah, Wembanyama has said this before, so I'm glad you throw that in there, David. It does go both ways. Thank you. Pass to Castle. From the stripe. Webb pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Banchero is screened for MP. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
MP outside. 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And they take the lead.
The team-first attitude of MP. Nice job sharing the ball.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Collier. Out to the wing. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
MP passes to Banchero. Kicks it out to Wagner. MP outside. Goes back up. Here's Webb. And at last they get one to fall. Webb's got 5.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for him.
And those are some numbers that he can be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Suggs, he's checked in for Black. Pass to McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Webb. Here's MP in the game against Toronto. Very impressive.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Magic have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Driving in. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Cunningham, he's checked in for Collier. Spurs trail by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I did speak earlier with the Magic's head coach, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. There's the pick. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Well, that's superb balance shown by MP there, not allowing the contact to throw him off.
To the right side. Here's Castle, covered by MP. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama's got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's MP. An easy 2 points on the layup. MP's got 6.
I guess the defender should have been even more physical with MP there. What a drive.
Here's Castle. Webb pulls it in. Webb's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
MP with it. He's got 6. Back to Suggs. MP looking around. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the basket by Castle.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
MP outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Wembanyama outside. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Suggs. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
To the middle, it's stolen by Wembanyama. And here's the fast break. Takes a three, drills the three-pointer. He has 5.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Looking to get back on track here. And MP with the layup. And the Magic lead by 1.
And that time, MP calling his own number in the two-man game.
Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama with it. Over Banchero. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. That's 7 points for Victor Wembanyama. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Castle. Back to Cunningham. A three from Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. And finally they hit one.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. MP, no good. San Antonio leading. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Pass to Castle. Here's Sohan. Releases from the wing and drills it.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
They set the pick. And here's MP for what a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the quarter.
Buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Porter. He's out there with Cunningham. Richardson is out there with Castle. And it's Branham in at the shooting guard position. MP, no good. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Mavericks. Pass to Porter. Here's Richardson. Here's the three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Here's MP. Close in, no stopping MP.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Here's Castle. Last game we saw him score 13. Cunningham kicks to Porter. No good with the triple. Well, Orlando shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. MP outside. Fires for three. And again for three.
He's
can hit threes at a very high level, and we haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Toronto got the job done. He scored an amazing number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Spurs making a switch here. Collier's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hill, a screen on Richardson. MP finds a gap. Comes up empty down low.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Hassel misses. Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, kept
good. Another from 3.
This is amazing. That moves him into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. And now, the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for MP.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here is Cunningham. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Shot from 12. MP finishes the break in style.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
They set the pick. Pass to Collier. Trying to end the drought. Goes back up. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Cunningham.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Porter passes to McDaniels. Spurs passing it around. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Jackson. And good that time. And now just a 3-point Magic lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, MP. 23 points in the game. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Banchero's checked in for the Magic. San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in. MP passes to Webb. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trail by 6. Cunningham outside. Here's Collier. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The drive by MP. And he comes up with the deuce. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama. Here's Collier. Back to Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. All right, Stan, let's... Zohan, the pass to Collins. Back to Zohan. The tray. Knocks down the 3 ball. Zohan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for San Antonio. Now, here's MP. He's got 25. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his 2nd year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Zohan, the pass to Collins. Zohan with the ball. He has 5. Clock at 4. Here's McDaniels. With the clock winding down. Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They set the pick, and here's MP for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Magic. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. You were so close. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. Before we talk about the first half, a breakdown of the injuries around the league.
The Mavs are really hurting. They're missing Kyrie, and that hurts big time. His impact on the offensive end, his scoring, his controlling the pace, difficult things to live without.
Yeah, but this is a chance for the others to step up. Someone has to fill those shoes. Can't cry about it.
Yeah, but when you wear a size 6 and the guy wears 11, I'm telling you, it's not going to work.
And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. MP out there with Black. And it's Webb in at the 5. Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
MP outside. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by 1. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And it's the Magic with the ball. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A quality find there by MP to take advantage of the defense's weakness.
The Magic have gone 9 of 13 from the line, and that one falls for Webb. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Like the pass to MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Isaiah Collier.
Well, the defender tried to get away with a foul right there, but MP exposed it.
And both free throws good for MP.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Collier. Wembanyama, a screen on Banchero. And it's Collier missing. Orlando leading by 4. And here is MP. 27 points for him. That one goes in.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Collier. Now McDaniels from the arc. Webb pulls it in.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
MP dishes to Webb. Kicks it out to MP. There's the pick. Takes the 13-footer. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Wagner on the wing. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Collier. Wembanyama, a screen on Banchero. They get it back. Sohan finds Wembanyama. Good on the shot. Wembanyama's got 25 points.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
MP passes to Banchero. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And finished off by McDaniel.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Spurs trail by 4. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. Orlando's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. MP dishes to Webb. Over to the wing. On the wing, MP. He has 31. Second chance shot. Webb can't hit. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. That evens the score. McDaniels got 14.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's MP. Pass to Webb. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Isaiah Collier.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
Well, I love how aggressive they've been. They've been taking it right into contact, and then they're going to the line and converting.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Banchero was screened for MP. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Zohan, the pass to Wembanyama. No good on the 3. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. A 2-point game. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Rebound by Zohan. Zohan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Cunningham. Count it, good. Cunningham's got 9 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Magic. The Spurs second.
You know, both these teams can beat you in so many ways, but it's usually by outscoring you. They possess a whole lot of offensive firepower.
Stolen by McDaniels. Back to Zohan. Fires the 3. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
And they pick up 2.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Castle. It's good from long range. Castle's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
MP's shot is good. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Cunningham outside. Here's Castle, covered by MP. Back to Cunningham. And it's San Antonio with another.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And a wide open look for MP. And it's off from 3-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
MP kicks to Banchero. Good defense by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 8. Zohan with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. And the basket is good. Cunningham's got 13.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
MP and Cunningham with the block. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Suggs. Sinks the triple. Castle's got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's MP. And Cunningham with the block. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Castle. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. And Cunningham with the slam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
A 3 from MP. Rebounded by the Spurs. Cunningham's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's San Antonio. They lead by 18. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who
will make substitutions. The Magic called timeout.
Give it up again with a 4:07 net speed.
On the court for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembenyama playing the 5. Then it's Castle. Then there's Richardson. And it's Branham in at the 2 spot. Wembenyama down low. He's against Hill. Snatched up. Right wing. Here's Branham. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game. Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Now, Sohan. Pass to Branham. The offensive rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Richardson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Webb comes in for Hill, and it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Here's Wembenyama for 3. Good on the triple. Wembenyama's got 11 in the second half.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Banchero with the screen. MP dishes to Banchero. And that one drops for him.
And how about the strength from Banchero, refusing to let the defense stop it.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Spurs. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Pass to Castle. Here's Collier.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Here's MP. Rebound by Sochan. Sochan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. McDaniels with the bounce pass. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Six on the shot clock. Wembanyama, a screen on Wagner. A nice shot by McDaniels.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Grab a screen on Wembanyama. Here's MP, and the fake shot is good. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about MP using the mid-range, taking what the defense gives him?
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Fires top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Castle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. The Magic trail by 16. A floater. Pretty shot by MP.
Right there, MP showing the touch.
1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Castle, covered by MP. Pass to Wembanyama. Basket counts. Wembanyama has got 16 points here in the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for San Antonio.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, the defense he played is what jumps out to me. Did a fantastic job to bother shooters, and he's got the blocks to show for it.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Castle. Webb pulls it in. MP against McDaniel. MP, no good. Sochan with the ball. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall.